left-footed. Tucked under it was the shoelace that was worn at the toe. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Now, if we have naysayers in our life, and we do, that say, oh, this is foo-foo stuff, it's just an imagination, it's a trick in consciousness, we can have, and there are many, many, many examples of this, what we call out-of-body or near-death experiences. I have another one I'll share with you in a few moments. We'll close with it. But it just shows that we have this divine energy. And let's call it, if we want to call it the soul, that's cool. But it's this divine energy. It's a life force that's with us all the time that we need to develop a relationship with it. We need to trust in it. We need to have faith in it. We need to put aside all our doubts and our fears, and that's just put it aside and trust in it. And you know, and I always say that when we're on our knees and we can't get involved mentally with something, that's when the Spirit works perfectly in our life, because we've gotten ourselves out of our own way. And then we're open and receptive to divine energy that comes forward through us. And so another case in point, we'll close with it, has to do with a guy who actually died. They rushed him to the hospital again, and again, in severe heart attack. And so they brought him back to life. And all the naysayers said, and so he described to the researchers exactly what happened in this room, and how he floated above, and what exactly happened, and described everything that was going on. One thing that happened, that he had false teeth. And so for them to put the tube down his throat to pump him oxygen, they had to remove his false teeth. So the doctor took the false teeth and put it into a drawer in the ER and just put it there. So anyway, when he was revived, they were all talking, and he was so excited, he was talking about what happened to him, that this idea is consciousness. I mean, he described the doctors in the room, and he was actually comatose too, and the doctors and how many nurses were there, and they said, yeah, and what else? He said, well, I'd appreciate to get my false teeth back. What false teeth? They're in a drawer up in ER. The doctor put it in the drawer, and I'd like to have them back. Isn't that cool? So anyway, in closing, I want to say this, that we need to develop a relationship, probably one of the most important relationships we could possibly have, a friendship with this divine energy that we have. Call it love, call it the feminine principle, call it whatever you want, soul or whatever, call it God. But it's there waiting for us to wait for it. It's waiting there saying, hey, listen, when you need me, I'm there. And I'm present. I'm the presence right here and right now. And say with me loud and clear.
And so it is.
And so it is.